Yo, what's good, you guys? With another one, and right now I'm finna roll up, and then we're gonna have a nice little fireside conversation to start our next day. You know what I'm saying? I want to really get to a place where again this becomes a habit where I just wake up, record a video, edit it, and post it. But part of the constraints with that whole time frame is more so my computer than me. Like my video that I believe dropped today, I recorded that the day before and literally spent the whole day just trying to edit it and work on it. And my computer kept crashing in the midst of me trying to, get the project done so I could put it on YouTube. And that basically didn't get done till about like 7 or 8 o'clock. Hence to why the video wasn't uploaded on Monday as I intended to or like I wanted to. It is Monday, right? Yeah, on Monday. But regardless, we're here. We're here. The video got uploaded. It got done. And I'm just going to remain vigilant because I got to do what I got to do in terms of what I want to do in order to achieve what I desire to achieve. And if I want to achieve that, then I got to deal with these constraints. So within that, got to stay on it. But today's topic is going to be one of, how can I describe it? Progressional growth. Well, I mean, growth is progressional, but fundamental growth, right? And I'm going to start with foundations. And what I mean by foundations is your roots, how you were raised, how you came to understand things, your idea of love, and all these different perspectives that make you who you are. So understand that in life, everyone you come across is different. And within that difference, be willing to, if you want these people in your life, be willing to understand those differences, be willing to, accept those different, understand, accept, whatever, same difference. I'm saying difference too much. Be able to have an open mind to what their experience may have been in life. Because again, different strokes for different folks. And I'll give a small example, right? Me and my little brother, same parents, same family, same upbringing, everything, but we're worlds apart in terms of just how we maneuver with those same people. And that's not because of what they did or how they did it. It's more so because of our perception of certain things. And within that, fighting perception is fighting the mind, because we can think we understand something and be so far off the mark that we're in the shadow realms, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else over here on the beach in Coney Island, and those are worlds apart. You feel me? So within that, you want to be someone that's able to be freely molded when it comes to the people that you're interacting with. And not freely molded in the sense of being controlled or taken advantage of, but freely molded in the sense of willingness to understand their perception or willingness to try to step into their world if that's someone you're interested in. Now, or someone you're interested in, or someone that came into your life. But the power of words and the power of energy are things that, are kind of spoke upon and even displayed in different families and whatever in totally different ways, right? So for me, growing up, I grew up in a Christian household, Christian family. Whole family went to church type vibe, hung out on Sundays, ate the whole shebang. Like the things you want to see in those holiday movies, and not have all the cliche extra stuff going on, but we had that, and it was a beautiful thing because it allowed all of us to have a different sense of individuality and acceptance of each other, but of other people. And it taught me to when it comes to people, how to read their energy. And that's a very dangerous thing, because again, you can easily misperceive anything or anyone. But I wanted to be able to understand people without communicating with them, right? And I guess you can say the way I did this was honing on to that feeling that we get within our intuition. You know what I'm saying? When we feel that gut feeling, or we feel like something might not be right, I started using that constant reminder and extra conscience as a fueling source to help me, read people, see people, like get to understand certain things in a different light or from a different perspective. And just ever since then, I've always been, like, I guess you can say, a light in a room. You know what I'm saying? People gravitate to me. People want to be my friend, or whatever the case may be. And this may happen to everyone. This may happen to other people too. But again, I'm speaking for the experience and how everyone's experience leads to them understanding these things in different ways. So again, I was brought up in a way that I had any and everything that one could expect from what you would call a family. I had the village, and that village turned me into a rock, like a solid rock. I was understanding. I was well rounded. I was polished. I knew what not to do. I knew what to do. I knew how not to do. I knew how to do when it came to certain things that my people was educated in. And within that, there's a lot of trivial moments where you go through phases where you're questioning your own understanding or your own ability to understand certain things. And you have to remember the foundations, your roots, where you come from, and then appreciate your experience to get you to where you are now for what you do know and what you did learn. Because again, a lot of the times when we're going through experiences in life, or we meet new people and we're building new relationships and whatnot, we don't think about their roots, and we don't go back to our roots to even try to understand, like, okay, why is it that this bothered me, or why is it that something about this person, you know what I'm saying, ticks me the wrong way. And that can come in a lot of different ways. But you have to think within here first and be like, all right, what's your origin story? What got you to this point? What got you here? And once you have that understanding, then you can freely and truly express your own, not just feelings towards the person or opinion, but your true self. Because you don't want to be giving energy to someone and you don't really feel like they click, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's just going to feel like a waste of effort or a waste of time. And nobody wants to feel like that. But even within that, we have to be vigilant and understand that in life, a lot of things we go through and experience turns out to be a waste of time, and a waste of energy, and a waste of an experience that could have been used in other ways. But we end up going through that because we didn't either double back to cross all our I's and dot all our T's, or we didn't look both sides before we crossed the road. We just jumped head first into it. And something I want just the next generation of my family, anyone's family, of kids in general, is to be more willing to understand each other. We're all human. We all have experiences. We all go through things. And the better that we truly understand those differences, the better we can truly work together for common goals. And that's in any form and facet or in any relationship. So take it with a girl you might have a crush on, or a guy you might have a crush on. Before you just head first jump into a relationship with this person, you're going to try to get some kind of understanding with them, right? They're gonna try to get some kind of gauge on who they are, the type of person they are. Is this the type of person I can bring around my family? All that, the whole shebang. But again, even within that, we have to double back and go back to, hey, what's your origin story? Let me fully understand what got you to who you are right now, so I can be fully understanding of why you may do or why you do the things you feel are necessary, and just go from there. Like, and I would say, I know that was a mouthful, and I know that was probably a lot for like you guys to take in, but use your intuition and use your foundation as a tool for helping you develop and build healthier relationships with other people within your life. And trust me, that gut feeling that you feel is not your enemy. Even when you feel all angst and XYZ, it's not your enemy. That feeling you feeling in your stomach and your core is your soul and your conscience speaking to you. It's resonating with something that your natural instinct doesn't agree with or agrees with in certain instances. But typically, we only feel that feeling when our conscience and soul don't agree with it. And the feeling I'm speaking on is, some people call it butterflies or whatever you want to describe it as, but anxiety, whatever. When you're around or in a different setting that you're not familiar with, you always get a bundle of, or a certain strange feeling in your stomach or in your solar plex area, which is your center, which is where the soul apparently rests, right? And it's doing that because it's going back to the most natural thing it knows, and that's instinct. And I even went into instinct to go back to foundation, right? Because as animals, we follow our what? Instinct. And if someone has, experienced a certain lifestyle or dealt with a certain thing their entire life, it's going to cause their instinct to react or trigger for different things in different ways. And so again, if you want healthy relationships and you want to build healthy connections, you have to be understanding of that. And I'm not saying you have to do that with everybody in your life, but I'm saying it's healthy and it's smart to do that with the people you plan to keep in your life, so that you can find a way to better be them for you, or they can better be there for you. You know what I'm saying? Did I say that twice? They can better be there for you, or you can better be there for them. And just use that as fuel to basically help you be a better person, be more understanding, be more charismatic, be more willing to see another side, because sometimes we're wrong about things, and it takes getting those specific details to truly see what it's like for the person or the people on the other side. So just another short one, you guys. Promise more content coming soon. More long form content if you guys are interested in that. I'm gonna be posting stuff with me and my girlfriend once she's ready to start getting into that. And just overall, I hope everybody has a beautiful new year, and we continue to be great. And I think I did this the wrong way, but at this point, signed, sealed, and delivered. And yeah, that's all she wrote. So, if you guys like the video, you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you enjoy these type of conversations. CJ, I appreciate you, Lil Cuz, for commenting on the video. I see those, and it is valued. But moving forward, we got a lot more content, just overall, more tips, more guides, more life tips to just help us be better people, because I like to think of myself as a good person, or as a good-natured person, due to my upbringing and what I learned from my family and the people that I associated with in my life. So I like to share those experiences if it make anyone else's experience in this thing we call life a bit more enjoyable or a bit more easy, because it's not easy. It's hard for everybody. We all got different struggles. We all got different traits and things that set us apart in maybe a positive or negative way. And again, it gets hard. So everyone needs a helping hand. Everybody needs someone to understand. Everybody needs somebody willing to go through that pain with them. I mean, even if that's just you looking deep within inside yourself and being so understanding of you that you get to a point where you feel like you don't need anyone else. That's healthy. There's nothing wrong with that. But based on the human design and the way evolution was meant to take place, we were meant to be with someone else in order to achieve that pure happiness. And what that takes is understandingness, a willingness to understand. And the easiest way to understand someone is to go back to their roots, that origin story. What's your origin story? You know what? That'll be my next video, my origin story. What got me to where I am now. I'll bring a bit more me to you guys, and see where that goes. But with that in mind, we're about to lock in, finish working on these pictures, and then I'm gonna double back and work on all these other videos that I've recorded over the years and never did anything with. They're just sitting on a hard drive. So again, I know I said the outro part before, but if you guys like the video, like the content, be sure to like button, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. It was your boy SK Visuals. Peace. Peace. Girl, let's move.